day, ma'am. So my topic today is about the purpose and methods of assessments. So what is the purpose of assessment? Assessment is an integral part in the teaching learning process. Assessments are utilized by teachers for different reasons or purposes. So it explored the main objects of assessment, such as measuring learning outcomes, identifying strengths and weaknesses, and informing instructional decision. So, for example, in identifying strengths and weaknesses, assessment helps identify area where students excel and area where they may need additional support or improvement. Through a combination of test, assignment, and class participation and observation, a teacher identifies that a student excels in mathematics but struggles with reading comprehension. Next is the assessment results are used to identify strengths and weaknesses as in input too. So first is the modify and differentiate teaching and learning activities. So teaching activities encompass the method and strategies employed by educators to facilitate learning and convey information to students. For example, a teacher delivers a lecture on the topic of photosynthesis, incorporating visual aids, demonstrations, and real-world example to engage students to enhance understanding. Next is determining what was learned by pupils or the learning progress of pupils. So it involves assessing and evaluating the knowledge, skills, and understanding gained by students over a period of time. This process helps education that effectiveness of instruction, identify areas of improvement, and provide together support to students. So for examples is the assessment of learning outcomes, administering quizzes, tests, or exam to measure students' mastery of specific learning objectives. And for example, a math teacher assesses students' understanding of algebra by giving them a test at the end of the unit. Next is the report the learning outcomes to parent and other stakeholders. It refers to the process of sharing information about students' academic performance, growth, and development to ensure transparency, accountability, and collaboration among all parties involved in the education process. So, for example, the report cards, providing formal report at regular intervals such as quarterly or semester-based report cards that summarize students' grades, attendance, and behavior, along with comments from teachers about their academic progress and areas of strengths and improvement. Next is the determining the readiness of learners to move into the next competencies level. It involves assessing whether students have acquired the necessary knowledge, skills, and understanding to progress successfully. So, for example, is the portfolio reviewer. So, it reviews the students' portfolios of work, which may include samples of assignments, projects, and assessment to evaluate their depth or understanding application of skills and growth over time. Is the measure what a pupil has archived in relation to the expected learning outcomes. So it refers to the process of evaluation, students' performance, and progress against predefined educational standards, goals, or objectives. So for example, is the formative assessment data. Analyzing formative data such as quizzes, homework, assignment, and classwork to monitor students' ongoing progress and provide feedback for improvement. Next is the give feedback to pupils on their learning process. It refers to the process of giving students specific information about their performance, understanding, and strategies using during the learning journey to promote reflection, growth, and self-regulation. For example, is the verbal feedback during class. So a teacher might praise a student truthful answer to question while gently correcting a functional error. So what is methods of assessment? So method of assessments encompass the diverse approach employed to measure and evaluate students' learning outcomes. So for examples is the quizzes and tests. So are formal assessment that measure students' understanding of a specific concept, topics, or units of study through question and prompts or tasks. Next is what is assessment of skills and attitudes? It refers to the process of systematically measuring students' abilities, competencies, and dispositions related to the both practical skills and positive attitudes or behavior that contribute to academic success and personal growth. So, what is authentic assessment? So, it is a form of evaluation that assess students' abilities to apply their knowledge and skills to meaningful tasks or problems that have relevance and authenticity to their lives or future aviators. For example, performance tasks. Students demonstrate their skills and competencies through performance tasks or simulation that mirror authentic situation. And that's all po. Thank you.